hot in here. I have this effect on myself. Now open up. I brought some liner notes, really, from the scrapbook. The scrapbook started just as a general celebration of last Pill tour. You know, of fond memories, almost like a diary. And it expanded beyond Pill. It just became a life story. This is the kind of way I write it. It's mistakes, warts and all, but free form as I really truly remember a thing. I would do drawings like this. It's a hand, but it's made out of eyeballs. Oh, I better hide my fax number. So a reference to priests. I do a talk on priests and my view of them are dirty. And that's kind of when I was young. I'm looking back and I'm remembering how I viewed them as somewhat vampiristic, always lurking in the corner and looking down on you, those dark black eyes. Nothing but malcontents.
Did you go to art school? Did you?
No, wanted to, but they turned me down because they said my subject matter, and you take exams, you see, in England, and the question was enveloping forms. And so my painting for that was a mother eating her child. No, you can't come to art school. The concept of singing hadn't really occurred to me. You see, I'd grown up put through Catholic schools, and if you had any voice on you at all, it meant they'd co-opt you into the choir. And if you were in the choir, it meant the priests had access to you. You would deliberately sing off key or out of tune or do anything you could to make yourself undesirable. And so from that, I was asked to be a singer in the Sex Pistols. And when they heard just how undesirable my voice was, it was a real challenge on the boys. But they stuck with me. They had faith in me. And a hell of a lot of openly declared animosities. And since that early time, really, we don't lie to each other. It's formed a perfect relationship, really. We're the ones that wrote the songs. We're the ones that had to travel all around Britain and perform these things and survive many a hostile reception. In them days, that was a tough old thing we were doing. But I was kind of used to that, the animosity, just for the way I looked anyway. I mean, at 13 and 14, I was running around with very short, bright green hair, which was unknown in them there times. And I admit now, looking back, I look like a Brussels sprout. But that is my favourite vegetable. The Sacred Heart at work. Boom, 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 boom. Everything I do is from here. I love what I write. I love the freedom of what music has given me. And I won't ever let that down. I'm never going to be a sellout or a cop-out. I'm not going to make records just to please the masses. In fact, I think people would be disappointed if I did. Fun. Fun is what I have a lot of after a tour, not during. I do not drink while on tour. But the second that last gig has ended, I will party until I end up looking like that.
What was the moment that you decided that there would be no more drinking on tour?
After the first few Pistol gigs, I didn't like it. I didn't like fumbling around and forgetting what my place was, or forgetting the lyrics that I spent so much effort on writing. These songs mean things. Anarchy was openly discussed in the Houses of Parliament at the time, under the Traitors and Treasons Act, which at that time in Britain carried a death penalty. That's what songwriting can get you. And you don't want to be drunk when you're singing it. There's references to Made in Alcatraz, because I visited there once and I love the place. I know you shouldn't find joy in a prison, but I really enjoyed the tour. And I like the atmosphere. And I've been to jail. I've been to jail in Ireland, so I know the difference between no inmates and a place full of them.
And were you ever thrown in jail in London during?
Oh yeah, for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
All the wrong reasons. There's my view of the British police. ER on the helmet, Elizabeth Regina, but I've kind of see that as error. I've become amazed how expensive it is to put a thing like this together, but it's a special thing and it's such a limited edition, very limited. It had to be done, and I've enjoyed it the most. It's a personal invitation, really, to join the family. That's how much I've opened my heart in it, and I hope that doesn't come back to haunt me, because that means now that I'm opening the door, the family doors to the press, the world of journalism, which up until now I've managed to keep them well in the background and safe.
And how much does this cost?
In America, quite a lot. That's me watching TV in my Arsenal pyjamas, drinking me red striped beer. And there's John morphing into what we now know as a bed bug. Very popular at the moment.
All right, I think we're good.
Is that all right?
Yeah, oh, yeah, thank you.